drag on this doing some wiring. Finally.
We'll sneak that cam out there gently so it helps destroy the cam bearings if they're not already screwed.
It would have been Monday. That was the only day I pretended to work.
Pretended.
Tap them down, yeah. Or your hand.
I'm sure you could use your head as a hammer too.
Yeah, just whichever one you want to use. A lot of us like to use a hammer.
We're letting the new guy take this one apart.
Yeah. Most people like to use a hammer though.
But you can keep using your hand if you like.
Is it gonna bother y'all that much?
I mean, I like a hammer. Do you like a hammer?
I just didn't know how many hours it took to take camshaft out.
That's, what is it, 2.5?
Man, normally all the shit that we worked on have
That's
fucking
not an hour?
overhead cams.
Who's we?
Oh.
There ain't no we standing around here, brother.
You got mouse in your pocket?
We worked on all this growing up. You guys,
Yeah, I'm not 900 years old.
The we that cuts half of this motor in half,
Yeah.
that don't count.
He's still looking for the Honda Civic motor to work on. Now, a lot of us in that particular scenario, there you go.
What you got, Jeff? Come
Well,
on.
when you
Let
want
it
to use a
rip.
thumb, you know what I'm saying? Hey, little thumb action.
Spit on it first. You know.
Oh, look at me. We're trying to make a nice, wholesome video for the
Keep this
family.
thing PG, and here you go.
Ah, wait. Dude, that block got some serious core shift. Check it out.
What are you talking about?
And the cam's off the barrel.
Off to-
Right.
Fuck it up. So I was gonna.
Yeah, so like, get your hand on it and just kind of rotate it, because the lobes will get caught behind the cam bearing. You don't want to just bang them on the way out, because it'll tear the lobe.
You know, all our shit set in from the top.
Ooh, that's ugly.
Cam guys. Sure.
Well, there's no fucking push rod motors anymore.
Dude, this thing looks like it was made from a belt sander.
Yeah.
That's the ugliest cam I've ever seen in my life.
Small base circle too.
Yeah, but dude, look at it. It looks like they did it with a belt sander.
Dude, look at even the main journals look ugly. Yes, sir.
That crap ain't going back in there.
He's like, but you've got an invoice here. There's no fender liner, there's no undershield. I said, I don't have any clips there. So either clips are missing or they were broke.
Sound like a little rotary action.
Mm-hmm.
$100.
The rest of them are not first.
Yeah, see, that's factory cut. If that was line honed, it would have crosshatch on it just like a cylinder, so nobody's ever touched this. That's good. Hear how it rings like a tuning fork? If you did that and it just went clonk, then it's cracked. If it'll ring like that, it usually means everything's good. Oh shit. The right way to do it is with a Magnaflux, but
The whole much X.
isn't as much trash as fuel contamination. So when you get, what it's doing is it's like fuel's getting in between with the oil, and it's eating that top layer off, like that light gray material.
Okay, so it's not trash. It's gas.
Not all of it. Some of it's gas. Like that's, you know, it should look more like this.
Right.
This is your top layer, and it's like, gosh, less than half a tenth or something. It's almost nothing. But when you get gas in there, you start losing that film protection, and it just starts eating it away. So if you usually when you get trash, it's more like on the rod bearings where it's like little pieces of stuff, pushed in there. Cam bearings look okay. up, so we're good there. Take the rear main seal out, and then put the caps back on it without the bearings in it. Just put the caps back where they go once you get the bearings. Yes. Top and bottom. Yep. So 4 inches 061. So 0. 25, 50. 61 is what it measures, so we'll see where it's at on both sides of 61 right there. So that's 4 inches here. You got all your different size inserts here, and then we set the secondary number. So like we're going for 4.061 because that's like a 4060 bore. It's a little on the big side, so this is at 61 right now, 50 plus 11. So basically we'll set the tool up to go in between here and there, and that's going to show us 0. And then we'll take it over to the engine and it'll tell us where we're at on both sides of it. Same way we check bearing clearance. That's pretty cool tool.
I bet.
So then up here you read what range you're going to be in. So we'll be here in between this 3.875 and the 4250. So you put number 6 in it. So fish through here for number 6. That's just the long one. 6, and then that'll fit in here. This goes in like this. So we want it kind of close. You don't want it like moving a whole lot. It's just how I do it anyway. But I'll leave just a little bit of daylight right there, make sure this thing is zeroed, and then I want that thing just to kind of snap out a little bit. That's how I do it. I'm sure some internet guy will tell me I'm doing it wrong, but that's how I do it. So once you get that there, lock this in just so this doesn't move while you're doing your work. And then on this side, you'll see, if you want to come around here, we'll zero this out. So basically, I'll kind of rock it back and forth a couple times and get this right on 0. So now, with that at 0, we're at 4061.
What's to do with the MIG?
Dude, that's like a regrind or something.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be like a comp regrind. Damn it, son.
It's -1, so that's about 4060 there.
Where's your
Oh,
line at?
she got the egg shape. See the difference there? So I'm plus a half, so it's 4061 and a half there. Same thing there. But up here, yeah, same there. Dude, it's big as shit. It's already 4061 and a half. Let's see how much it's got.
Damn it.
So Icon's nice enough, they give you the spot where they want you to measure from. Most pistons don't have that, but they actually give you a little spot to say, hey, this is the biggest part of the skirt, so measure here. They try to dumb it down for all the yokels that try to build engines.
All the kids like Nathan.
Yeah, exactly. So 55. So it's about 4055. So they build the skirt of the piston undersized. That's how you get your clearance. So like the bore is 4060 is standard. That would mean you had about 5 thousandths clearance. Your typical small block, they want about 4.5 thousandths on cylinder wall skirt. You start measuring up here, it's going to get a whole lot smaller. I'll show you just for fun. But if you get up here, see, you're already 1/1000th under there. So the biggest part is always about 1/4 to 1/2 inch up from the bottom of the skirt here. That's where you always want to measure when you're checking cylinder wall stuff. So.
Hey, dude, I was trying to bring my sister down here for him, but
I'm fixing to get the fucking power tools.
I said no power tools.
Hey, fuck you.
It's my